Hey, my beautiful Alkaline Luxe friends. Hope everybody's doing amazing today. Your girl Icee here. We'll be talking about just briefly, maybe part one, about crystals and the ignorance of many of humanity nowadays. Believe it or not, it's still a subject that many people are not too informed about. It's more of a tradition thing. So it's very important for us to bring up these type of subjects so we can be in the know. And after that, once the seed is planted and you have done fully research, not just tradition by what we were brought up and taught, when you do your full research, then it's up to you to make the decision if what you're going to believe in. And I'm not here to tell y'all what to believe in. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here to plant the information and for you to do your own research. Okay. First, let's leave feelings and emotions out of my pages, out of my, YouTubes and my Instagrams. It's funny that a lot of people, when I reply, I'm a very busy woman, a very busy person. And I don't have stress in my life. I don't have anxiety, depression. I don't have any of that. And for my true friends and family that are watching this, can honestly tell you that I'm one person that will brush the shit off. And if it's something that's toxicity, I immediately remove it. Whether it's a human being, a person, whatever the case is, it is removed automatically. So I don't go through dramas and issues with anybody. I don't have that type of lifestyle. Okay. So when I comment something on a reply or anything on my Instagram post, and y'all say, oh, well, I didn't mean it. Why are you so offended? Or I struck a nerve. And in reality, I'm such a busy person that I'm texting or I'm voicing out the text so it can go out to the, give you more information. But never, honey, do you ever believe, don't ever believe that anything you say will, give me a bad day or whatnot. I'm a child of the Most High, number one. None of that can affect me. If nothing in my family, any issues or anything can affect me, what makes you think a stranger is going to affect me, right? So let's get that out of the way. And when you really know a person and you know her strengths, her characteristics, her spirit, y'all know that some are just untouchable, okay? Because we give it all to the Most High. So I'm not here to, feed your emotions. And like I say, if you want to be loved by everybody, sell ice cream. Because a person like me, I'm a tequila with no chaser. I tell y'all this. I am straight to the point. I'm the friend that when you call and ask for, advice or information, y'all know I love you and I'm going to be so frank and honest that I'm not one to be like, oh my God. I have friends that tell me, Ice, you need to talk to our friend and tell her the truth because I'm just the nice one, the yes man, but you're going to tell her reality or give her the real information that you need to just strengthen up with. So with that being said, crystals, yes, crystals are made by the Most High, and it's important to differentiate and know the difference of worshiping and appreciating. A lot of people are fascinated with crystals, many regarding them to possess even mystical powers and, healing purposes, and also give you a spiritual growth is what they believe, bringing positive transformations into their lives, but not understanding that they are giving those crystals their energy and power. And that's very dangerous. And I will speak about that. People will fall into trance. People will give their energies to these harmful spirits. You're not really giving it to the stone per se, the crystal. You're giving it to the worship that you're bringing into that crystal. People think it's just, you have to see the devil with red horns to know that, oh, I'm worshiping him. Absolutely not. He is being worshiped through so many elements, so many things in life. Okay. It's not just, seeing a person or the demons or the devil, you know, the way we expect them to look. He is formed in many different forms, pretty much, to come into our lives. Just like everything else in life, witches and evildoers, they mimic and take from nature, from what God has created, and spin it to make it with Satan powers. It's just like herbs. You know, some people will say, oh, well, you know, you deal with herbs, that's witchcraft. Absolutely not. The Most High created everything on this earth, including herbs. Those herbs have been taken by witches to make potions and to put their evil spirit in it. They can take my earring and praise that and put an evil spirit in it. Yes, that's possible, but doesn't mean that herbs are wicked. Those are our plants, our fruit, our foods for the human body. Okay, we have been so steered away from that. Why? Because DuPont company owns, you know, plastics. They don't want to make hemp because they are monopolizing it and making money. And you know, the GMOs are making more money. Bill Gates owns a lot of the land now where farmers were, and now they're creating GMO stuff. So it's not the point of herbs being wicked. It's what you do with anything, okay? So very important to know that the Most High did indeed create rocks, stones, indeed. And they're beautiful. And I have them in my home because I love the element. I love how beautiful God has put these on earth for us. Okay. Tourmaline. Now let's talk about tourmaline. People say, well, you wear tourmaline and copper, and I'm not wearing it for a spiritual act. I'm not putting my trust in it. What tourmaline and copper is, like I've given this example many of times, when you go, and I am from the medical field, 23 years. So when you go into the hospital and get an x-ray and they put the lead vest on you, that element, which is lead, it's a natural element, that lead covers and bounces radiation away from the organs that they want to protect. You know, they put one on your thyroid, a shield. They put the vest on you when you're getting an x-ray of your arm, whatever the case is. Whatever they're protecting, because lead will bounce off radiation. Same thing as tourmaline. This is an element that the Most High has put on earth because everything balances. Indeed. I'm not telling crystal believers that, you know, these elements don't have energies and forces to balance our human body. But these are not, you're not going to be healed by wearing this. Nothing is going to heal. It's going to bounce things off because naturally the Most High put natural elements with the human body, just like animals, plants, humans, water, soil, crystals, rocks. I don't like calling them crystals. I call them stones and rocks. Oxygen. Every element needs to be, to sustain life, period. We all need each other. A human needs, believe it or not, animals, because they, you know, clean up the earth. They gather all the foods that they're going to eat, all the, you know, everything that humans are not supposed to consume, they clean it up. So if we don't have animals on this earth, we're going to die. If we don't have elements like stone, we will die because it balances off the water, the oxygen, everything. So I'm not saying that crystals or stones are not to be, used in the home. They're beautiful. They're beautiful elements, but it does not mean you worship them or you say, oh, this is helping my chakra and this is healing me because I had this. That's bullshit. That's very much bullshit. Again, the reason why I do use rose quartz, this is a stone, when I'm doing my facial exercises and the toning of the muscles, bringing more elastin and collagen to the skin, because we're not supposed to be using plastics. You know, this is my cell phone cover, but we're not supposed to be using plastics on our skin. We're supposed to be using natural elements. But again, this is not healing me. This is just an element that I'm using, opposed to using plastic that is not natural. Okay. And you know, people will say, well, crystals are in the Bible, and definitely they are. Again, they're not to be worshipped. They're gems that the Most High put on earth for us. So here is a quick verse from Revelations 21:11, I believe. Crystals certainly are beautiful objects, for they were created by the Most High. Portions of God's glorious heavenly city, the New Jerusalem, will be constructed from beautiful gems and crystals. It's in the Bible. And also Revelations 18:20, I believe. But it says, it shone with the glory of the Most High, and its brilliance was like that of a very precious jewels, like jasper, clear as crystal. The wall was made of jasper, and the city pure gold, as pure as glass. The foundation of the city walls were decorated with every kind of precious stone. Indeed, okay? But don't get confused with worshiping. You need to, and I'm speaking to people that believe in the Most High. And if you don't believe in God, we're pretty much out of the subject. You're going to believe in anything. You're going to believe in the crystals. So this is only speaking to people that do believe in the Most High and just planting the seed for y'all to do your own research, okay? But even where the Bible speaks about gems, it's us to wear and to appreciate, because like I said, water's appreciated too. Soil is appreciated, but you're not going to go and, wear soil and say, well, this is my God. Everybody keeps forgetting that the Most High is the creator. And that's who you're supposed to be praising and glorifying and appreciating everything that he's done for us, not his elements. It's just like, for example, if you appreciate my page and you're my supporter on Instagram, but you go to other people's pages and you like my stuff through other people, but never want to, support me, that makes no sense. You're just not appreciating the creator of the content. In this case, the Most High. Putting your energy to an element is definitely satanic. So many people, including traditionally our own people, our brown, our black, and even the Caucasian, we have been so brainwashed. And why? Because of course the government is in control of everything that that we learn, and history and everything. So they want to keep us mentally oppressed. They want to keep you down. They want to make sure you don't elevate and get to know what energies your ancestors have sent through us. But that doesn't mean we wear these jewels and these eyes and el mal ojo and the evil eye and all that, to keep shit away. Well, that's not going to work. That evil eye is just a painting that a sinner man made. You can't tell me that the Most High threw it from the heavens and said, here, wear this. This is from me. It's not from him. Anything that is touched from humans is not kosher, okay? So don't mix the word blessed with your crystals. Oh, I'm blessed. And I feel blessed because I wear this and it always brings me good luck or blessings. That's actually you doing the Most High's work, but not in the accurate composition. You're putting a crystal to say that's bringing you luck. You're just telling the Most High that you don't have faith in him 100%. You have to worship the things that he created. Does that fucking make sense to anybody? Please. How does that make sense to anybody? Confusion is evilness. Confusion. And like I was saying, in the school system, the government that runs everything, that runs our food, that runs everything that we do, our education, is created by evilness. And evilness is confusion. When you remain confused and you don't do your own research, you don't do your own seeking for knowledge, you are going to stay in the evilness of confusion. Confusion just strictly, that's for the lazy. That's for the person that says, well, you know what? This is tradition. My parents did it and I did it. Well, look at their circumstances. Look at the generational curses that they continue to have, because they are putting their whole, faith into these elements that the Most High created for us to appreciate, but not to worship. Understand the difference of confusion and, tradition, and don't be lazy. Do your research. Break those generational curses. This is why we continue to have the generational illnesses, say whether it's a condition of a health condition, or if it's even, the parenting. Oh, well, my grandma was this way and now I'm this way and my mom was like this to me. We have to break those generational curses. I had to break plenty of them. I was raised very well, had a very strong mother, dictated everything and was just, somebody that I totally still look up to. But there was little, things the way she raised, screaming and yelling. And that's the way I started to, talk to my kids, my children. And it's not okay to bring those generational curses. So even if you say, well, my parents, did this, and you're just going to continue with those generational curses. And that's including jewelry, including everything that they brought down to you and say, well, this is what my grandma did, so just wear this. Really? Now it's up to you. Ignorance is a choice. Ignorance is a choice in a world that we have full information. You can go online, you can speak to your to people that, truthers that are in this knowledge. It takes more than Google and say, oh, I'm a truther. Oh, I've been telling folks. One comment that I can never stand, I still can't stand when people say, or, from off a post, someone will say, I've been saying that. Oh, yep, I've been knowing that. Well, with your been saying that and been knowing that, why haven't you guided your people out of that? When you've been saying that, that just means you just told one person like, oh man, I know the truth. No, really. Go to your communities, go to your people, your culture, your communities, whether, it's not just like when I say community, it's not just my brown people. It's not just my black people. It's every culture that is willing to, overstand and fight the evildoers, the G, who we're talking about, the G. Really, YouTube, will boot me off. I did one of my first, videos that I posted yesterday got deleted because I was talking about the Twin Towers and stuff. But anyways, that's here nor there. But still, it's very important that we just come up from that ignorance that we were raised in. Okay, we attract according to our heart and our works. Don't give crystals a credit. Don't give these cut elements. I'm not saying they're created by man, but they were cut and you bought them. And don't put your energy, your works into that. And I do hear a lot of people talk about chakras, the third chakra, why don't you, it's either this, your spirits, the way you work with them. Like I said, we do have ancestors that left the information, and it's probably sometimes it's early in life, sometimes it's way later in life that your brain starts opening up and saying, you know what, I'm for some reason I'm feeling like I have to get closer to my roots, or start learning about my roots or my culture, my history, Aboriginal roots. That's important to tune into, and mentally, because we were not left with the correct history books. We were not left with the correct information. We were actually forced to unlearn everything that our ancestors left here for us and follow these history books in school, follow their science. Science is nature, but they flipped it and put it in a laboratory and called it science. Science is nature. So, important that what you're putting out, what you are, the works that you're putting out, and giving praises to these crystals and saying, oh, this chakra and the third chakra and this crystal is going to work for this chakra. Chakra is just energies that we obviously have, and it's good to be tuned into that, but doesn't mean you go worship it and start talking about, oh, that's the third chakra, he's being mean to me. And that makes fucking zero sense. You're putting dedicating all that energy into something that should really not be getting that much of your time. Go unlearn that negative shit and stop idolizing crystals and if I wear a shirt of Bob Marley, doesn't mean he's healing me because I'm wearing it. Yes, it's okay to wear stuff. It's okay to have crystals. It's okay to have any element, anything, but does not mean you worship it, and you might say you're not worshiping it. You are worshiping it if you are putting your energy and you are thinking that is bringing you answers to all your questions. So these people that are all into crystals, right? Why the F are you guys allowing this COVID to happen? Why is there cancers? Why is there diseases? Why? You have so many crystals in your home. Make this ish go away. Okay, I don't see you guys winning the lotto. And even if you did, of course, I'm not saying money is, is from God, because it's not. It's an evil note. But you're still working a 9 to 5. It's not that, oh, these are such blessings. If they were such blessings, you wouldn't have no negativity even strike you. Okay, and you might say, well, these crystals help the negativity, tune it out or push it away. That's not the crystal. That's your mind being strong enough to be able to differentiate from, toxicity and not. But don't put your energy and powers on the crystal. It's not the crystal. Crystals are beautiful elements to have, but not to worship, y'all. So I will be doing some lives. Of course, this is my first YouTube. Well, not really first. I'd done some a few years ago, but I never really pushed on YouTube. Instagram has been so great to me. Even though 2 of my main original pages that had 50K each page of supporters, got deleted because I spread the word. But nonetheless, I appreciate y'all coming into YouTube. I will be doing more content on here. I just have to really get specific. I really have to make sure I learn what YouTube doesn't want on here, because boy, they don't want to hear my mouth, right? Other than that, just, why turn to spirits that peep and not turn to the living God? That's all I had to say for this informative video. But thank you so much for your support. And remember, we can always reason, we can always debate. I will be having that type of panel in the near future. Of course, right now I'm, not have too much time to do YouTubes on a daily, but definitely it's coming. And the more support we get, the better, and the more I'll be live and whatnot. But nonetheless, y'all can have your opinion always. I'm not here to change your opinion. The way I speak is very, I'm very militant. I'm very, to the point. Like I said, I'm a tequila with no chaser, not here to rub your back while I'm telling you the truth. Truth is truth, and whatever you do with it, that's your life. I'm not here to change your life, but I do want you to expose you and plant the seed for y'all to do some investigation, some researching. That's what's going to keep you, away from these generational curses, and what's going to remove all the evilness and everything that we all have to live through, especially through these hard times. So thank y'all for the support. I appreciate y'all. Please go to my Instagram. I have, and it's down in where it says about. If you go to my channel here on YouTube, it says about, and then click on that, and that's everything Alkaline Luxe and Icee. So Instagram is alkalineluxe _woke, alkalineluxe_truth, alkalineluxe 2022, alkalineluxe _herbs, alkalineluxe _ yoni, and then I have 2 other personal ones, but y'all can't get that information. Anyways, thank y'all. May the Most High be with you always.